MotoGP fans, if you're not already fired up by the state of the 2025 season, you should be, because what we're seeing unfold right before our eyes is a collapse, no, a capitulation from one of the sport's biggest stars. Francesco Bagnaia, Ducati's former golden boy, the man once groomed to lead the factory team into a new era of dominance, is now being mercilessly outclassed by the very teammate he never wanted to face on equal machinery, Marc Marquez. Let's stop sugarcoating things. Bagnaia is crumbling under pressure, and it's becoming more painful to watch with each passing round. After 12 of the 22 races completed, it's clear that the 2025 title fight is over. Not because it's been decided mathematically, but because Bagnaia has mentally checked out. He's 168 points behind Marquez at the halfway point. Let that sink in. It isn't a close battle, but a one-sided massacre on the championship leaderboard. Marc Marquez, at 32, is riding like a man possessed. He's on a mission, and Ducati gave him the perfect weapon, the Desmo Sedici GP25. What has he done with it? Dominated. 8 wins in full-length races, 11 more in the sprint format. That's 19 wins from 24 race starts in just 12 rounds. It's not a comeback, it's a takeover. He's not just beating the competition, he's embarrassing them, especially the man sitting right across the garage. Meanwhile, Bagnaia, who should be fighting Marquez toe-to-toe, is fumbling the ball in every key moment. His only full-length race win came in America, and even that felt more like a lucky break than a turning point. Aside from that, he's scraped together a handful of podiums, but they've been lifeless, unconvincing. In sprint races, not a single win, just 4 podium finishes and plenty of mid-pack misery. For a 2-time MotoGP world champion, this is simply unacceptable. What's worse, Bagnaia hasn't just underperformed, he's cracked under pressure. He crashed out in the sprint at Le Mans and again during the primary race at Silverstone. Mistakes like that don't just cost points, they reveal a mindset under siege. He's not riding like a champion anymore. He's riding like someone desperately trying to survive a season spinning out of his control. Look at the big picture. Last year, Bagnaia lost the championship by the slimmest of margins to Jorge Martin, a satellite Ducati rider who pushed him to the limit until the previous round. That was a tough blow, but fans and experts gave him the benefit of the doubt. This year, however, there's no excuse. He has the same machinery as his teammate. He has full factory support. He has the experience. And yet, the man who was supposed to reclaim his throne is now a distant third in the standings. And worse still, he's already conceded defeat. Yes, you heard that right. Bagnaia himself admitted that chasing Marquez is a fantasy unless something drastic changes. He's not even talking about fighting for the title anymore. Instead, he's talking about using Alex Marquez as a reference point. That is an astonishing fall in ambition from a rider who was supposed to lead Ducati's dynasty. Let's be real. Champions don't give up halfway through a fight. Champions don't use satellite riders as their benchmark. Champions don't accept mediocrity while their teammate steamrolls the grid. But that's precisely what Bagnaia has done. Even Ducati management is sounding the alarm. Luigi Dalligna, the mastermind behind Ducati's recent renaissance, has acknowledged that Bagnaia hasn't found the right feeling with the GP25. He insists that the team is making progress, that Bagnaia is giving it everything. But in the world of MotoGP, effort without results is meaningless. Fans don't remember who tried, they remember who won. And make no mistake, Marc Marquez is winning everything. He's rewriting Ducati's history in real time. Every race, every lap, every overtake. He's building a legacy threatening to dwarf anything Bagnaia has done in red. And the truth hurts. Bagnaia is no longer Ducati's savior. He's becoming its secondary story. Former MotoGP star Carlos Checa was blunt in his assessment, saying Bagnaia lacks consistency and is being crushed by the presence of Marquez in the same garage. It's a psychological battle now, and it's clear who has the upper hand. Bagnaia is not just losing races, he's losing belief, he's losing identity, and he's losing time. 10 rounds remain in the 2025 season, and mathematically, anything is possible. But let's not kid ourselves. Bagnaia has shown no sign that he can mount a miraculous comeback. His performances have been flat, his confidence is shaken, and his rival, his teammate, is in a league of his own. At this point, it's not about chasing a title, it's about salvaging dignity. He couldn't even reach the podium in BRNO, where Bagnaia took pole position. He finished 4th in the primary race and 7th in the sprint. Meanwhile, Marc was once again untouchable. These results don't happen in isolation. They reflect a season-long pattern, and unless Bagnaia can break that pattern, his 2025 campaign will go down in history as a complete failure. The most painful part of this narrative is that Bagnaia has the talent. He's shown brilliance in the past. He fought for titles. He won 2 of them. But now, as he sits 168 points behind his teammate, with his back against the wall and his name slipping from title conversations, he faces the greatest challenge of his career. Not winning races, but proving that he still belongs at the top. So, here's the question, Pecco. Are you gonna fight, or will you fade away? Because right now, Marquez isn't just winning, he's burying your championship hopes 6 feet under. And if you don't respond fiercely, immediately, and convincingly, your time at the top might already be over.